Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Parikshit. So for the initial 15 minutes, I will take
Yes.
the formal interview,
Yes.
final mark, and then I'll give you my suggestions and you can ask the questions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Parikshit, introduce yourself.
Sir, I come from Imphal, Manipur. I've studied in Sainik School Imphal and completed my master's, integrated master's in biology from Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Bhopal. After which I wrote the UPSC exam in 2019, and right now I'm undergoing professional training in the Indian Trade Service, in the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade in New Delhi, sir. And so far I've been involved in different activities and co-curricular activities, through which I've gained a lot of knowledge to work in teams.
Okay. Now tell me something about yourself which is not in the DAF.
Sir, I think I would say that I am a person who is inquisitive, curious, and willing to learn. And as I said earlier, I like to work in teams. I've been members of different teams, and I've also led a few teams in few cases. And I'm motivated. I am aspirational. I think these are some few things I would like to add.
Okay. Okay. Great. 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 So you said you're working, you're undergoing training as an officer trainee of Indian Trade Services.
Yes, sir.
What are the roles and responsibilities of an officer under ITS?
Sir, the major role of the Indian Trade Services officers is to handhold exporters, because foreign trade is a very complicated process. So we have to handhold them, give them, facilitate their process, and in the process help the country earn valuable foreign exchange. So that is the main idea behind ITS officers.
Okay, but across the globe, we have seen recently post 2008 crisis and China versus USA crisis. We saw that the economies are more looking towards inward economy or inward demand driven. So now, what do you think? What should be the new role of an ITS officer, especially post-COVID era in which economies are not that much integrated? So, what should be the role? What as an ITS officer, the new skills which are required to kickstart the international trade again?
Sir, I think there's a lot of capacity enhancement of ITS officers which are required because, as we know, the scenarios have changed. So a lot of data-driven policy making is also the need of the hour. And right now, our outreach in terms of trade and commerce is a little low. So that is where, because how things are changing, identifying new markets, identifying new products, and branding of branding products from India so that they have some competitive advantage. I think these are some areas where ITS officers can be, and their experience can be put into use.
But there are a lot of countries like Europe, etc., and all. They have banned a lot of our products, especially the agriculture products. So, what can we do about that? Mangoes they ban, bananas they banned, and all.
So I think we have to objectively analyze these bans. We have to look. We have to study why these bans are being made, and are they even legally, like do they are they even, do they have a legal backing as far as the WTO agreements are concerned? So, and in case they have a legal backing, then we have to ensure that our products match those standards. So that is where we need to inform, we need to be that bridge between the between what is happening outside the country, and also as far as understanding of our exporters and production people are concerned. So that is the bridge where the ITS officers can fill in some.
What in case these bans by European countries or some other countries are not legal, or if they are not allowed under WTO, then what all options we have?
Third, the first option we have is the WTO dispute resolution mechanism. That is one way, and the other way is we also have we can also take unilateral action in case which is not really advised, but if it is warranted, and if it does not having a legal backing, then I mean the market restriction which other countries have imposed, if that is not has this does not have a legal backing, then probably we can also limit our market access.
Then what's the role of WTO in case if we have a bilateral sanctions, if we can levi? Then what's the role of WTO?
Sir, WTO has been always envisioned to have a proper rule of trade proper rule in foreign trade. But as we know right now, the dispute resolution mechanism is not fully functional because the appellate body is not functioning. So that is there, but WTO, we know that since its inception has really liberalized and also reduced tariff to a great extent. So going forward, our motive should be that the WTO is again further is energized, and also look for other multilateral platforms where trade can be enhanced, and isolate countries who do not follow the international rule of trade.
Okay, okay, good, good, good. I can see your father worked as a physical educator.
Yes,
What is the
sir.
role of physical education in at the school level?
Sir, physical abilities are very much required because that in a way helps in developing our mental health also, and how we are able to perceive our surroundings. And as our body grows and develops, that physical strength and physical abilities gives us the energy to absorb and learn new things. So when we talk about all-round development of a student, I think physical education alongside studies is very important. That is where I think this area would come in. Sir.
Okay, okay. So you did an integrated course in biological sciences.
Yes, sir.
Tell me any three things which you learned as a student of biological sciences, which you can use as an IAS officer, as an SDM or TC of your district.
Sir, first is that biology or science, for that matter, is now a very important part of any policy or any governance which we think of. So we talk about public health emergency, we talk about the pandemic. So that is one area. Also, sir, now the world is evolving very quickly, and also we have very specialized agencies in the government, like we have the Department of Science and Technology, we have Ministry of Earth Sciences. We also have, even in external affairs, we've started a new organization, new department called the NEST, which looks into strategic technology. So these are also areas where I think my knowledge would help. And lastly, sir, on a more philosophical aspect, I would say that in biology we learned how small cells create and how somehow merge and coalesce and create an organism. So that kind of understanding that small things merge to become a greater part, I think that is also one philosophical aspect which I can also apply in governance and bureaucracy.
Okay, but my question was only with respect to SDM and DC, not with respect to the secretary.
So sorry, sir. Yeah.
Okay. I can see that you have filled almost the whole page related to your prizes, medals, scholarship, etc. and all. Okay. So you have also written as a second prize in National Science Seminar.
Yes,
and regional first prize in regional CBSE science exhibition. So
yes,
that seminar was on which topic?
So the topic was India and world science. Are we there?
So are we actually there?
Sir,
What is the status of India in international science?
Sir, we even saw during the vaccine development that we are also one of those leading countries which led in the which spearheaded the process of vaccine development, and we also have a lot of investments being done in research infrastructure. We have a lot of laboratories in the country, so we are there, but uh, we can't say that we are the leading ones. We still have a long way to go because we see that our investments are still very low. We invest around only 0.7% of our GDP. Also, there's a lot of this lack of participation of private bodies as far as research and development is concerned. So these are some areas where we can move on. And the idea of IPR and strengthening our IPR laws and giving awareness and IPR generation should be also one area that we need to look into.
Okay, few more questions I want to ask.
Yes,
so, India is a developing economy in which approximately 25-30% population is below poverty line.
Yes, sir.
But still India is helping the neighboring countries in their development. And India gave a big amount of funding to Bangladesh also, line of credit, to Thailand also, and other countries also. So what's your stand on that? Whether we should focus upon the internal poverty, which is actually the demographic loss also, or we should focus upon the international diplomacy and helping our neighboring countries?
Sir, I think we need to strike a balance between the two. Both are very important because since our independence, we have had this idea of peaceful coexistence, and also we talk about neighborhood first policy, and we also have Gujarat doctrine, which talks about non-reciprocity when it comes to helping our immediate neighbors. So I think our diplomacy in terms of aid, and it also is a way of exercising our soft power. Now we talk about amalgamating soft and hard power and bringing in the idea of smart power. So that is where I think these aids come in. And it is not that it is one way. The learnings that the learnings that we have in uplifting poverty in India can be used in our neighboring countries or other similar developing countries, because the atmosphere and the climates are same. So that is where our extension services can be of great help. And also it is important from a strategic aspect, given that there are certain our immediate neighbors, they are also trying to somehow subdue our position in the international platform. So that is, I think, that is why I think these aid is also important, sir.
Okay. You must have seen the second COVID wave in India and its impact, widespread impact, and a lot of people died because of which. So I want to ask two questions from it. Recently, the central government gave a statement or gave a reply in the parliament that nobody in India died because of oxygen, lack of oxygen. So what's your take on that? Do you think that the government is lying in the parliament? Because we know that there are a lot of people who died because of lack of oxygen. So what exactly is this?
Sir, I think the oxygen shortage was definitely there, and if in case there is a claim made by the government, then we need to see whether
No,
the
it is
claim is
there. They
correct.
gave a written reply.
Yes, sir. Then in that case, sir, we have other civil society organizations also working. They can always do an independent investigation and can demand for further investigation to see if the claim is correct.
Okay. Okay. One more thing is, last question is that before the second COVID wave, our Honorable Prime Minister, the approach of the government was some vaccine diplomacy, in which we gave 5-6 crore vaccines to our neighboring countries and some other countries. So what do you stand on that? On the one side, we have people who are not vaccinated within the country, and on the other side, the government decided to distribute these vaccines in the neighboring countries. So do you think that the step of the government was good?
Sir, I think the step of the government was correct. As we discussed earlier, we talk about soft power and having our aid diplomacy going on. So I think it was correct, because why it is also important is because COVID, sir, it cannot be just isolated to one country. If any other part of the country, any other part of the world is still being invaded by the virus, then we are at equal risk. So that also has to be kept into mind. Now, as far as the condition in India was concerned, I think coupled with the fact that there was shortage of vaccine, we also left down our guard while when the first wave sort of died down. We also stopped following our standard operating procedures, because of which the virus created havoc, sir.
Okay, good. One last question I want to ask is, one of your interest areas is tutoring children.
Yes, sir.
And in the 21st century, the pedagogy of 20th century will not be very successful. So the government came up with the national education policy.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you give 2-3 things which national education policy was not able to cover, and according to you, they should be as a part of national education policy?
Sir, I think the national education policy is very ambitious, but I wouldn't say things which is not covered. I in fact I feel that if whatever they've listed in the policy, if they're implemented properly, then it is very good. The concern is that whether we have the wherewithal to actually implement them. We talk about foundational literacy, we talk about experiential learning, we talk about increasing research and development investments, but the going ahead idea should be that these should be properly implemented, sir. And I cannot at the moment think of any addition to the national education policy, sir.
Okay. The last thing is that for some of the services, you haven't opted for those services. Any
Yes, sir.
specific reason for that?
Sir, as far as I understand, the ITS, the Indian Trade Service, is also a very nice platform to offer services to the public, and it also is in some ways those services we have not opted for are services where my interest areas not really just not really aligns with the mode of services. That is the reason why I did not opt.
Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Parikshit, good, yeah, nice. After so many one-to-one sessions today with your session, I really felt very good.
Thank you, sir.
So I don't know how much you scored last year and all these things, but you are a true potential of fetching 200. Just 2-3 small suggestions I have,
Yes,
but
sir.
they're only suggestions. The thing is that in case the panelist is trying to ask you any difficult questions,
Yes, sir.
you start speaking very quickly without even thinking. So biological science questions which I asked, you gave a total wrong reply for that.
Yes, sir.
Because you started speaking so quickly, even before I stopped asking the question, you started as if like it is such a simple question.
Yes, sir.
Understand this fact that we have to appreciate the quality of the question at least once or twice or thrice in those 30 minutes.
Yes.
So otherwise it gives an impression that you are an over prepared student. You are very smart, public speaking, etc. and all is really good. So, but that should not be taken as, you know, as a overconfident chap by the panel members.
Yes, sir.
Because you said you can use in Ministry of Earth Science, etc. and all these things. My question was how you will use it as an SDM or DC.
Yes,
you have
sir.
to give practical answers. And you should say first and second and third. Just number it. If they're asking you about 3 points, then you should give reply in the same format. First, I can use this. Second, I can use this. Third, I can use this. So this is the first suggestion related to the biological science and all. Related to the content, page, clarity of thought, etc. Everything is, I don't think so. And then this year I said this to anybody. It's wonderful.
Thank you very much, sir.
Personality wise, pleasant personality is there, but everything is really good. The only problem, next problem which I am seeing is in your particulars at the university level. सब लिख दिया तुमने इसमें. It's like it looks too cluttered. इस सामने भरा हुआ है मेरे and ये पूरा भरा हुआ है. There might be some chances that they will skip this whole page altogether. That is a possibility. So don't feel bad in case they skip it. Okay, it should not be there कि मैंने सब कुछ लिख दिया and then they haven't asked even a single question from this, etc. There is a possibility that they will skip this particular part. Chances are there. Then we have related to tutoring and all these things. Don't say that I cannot say that NEP is not having something or no negatives are there or etc. and all. You can say that the policy came, but it lacked with the action plans. And then you can start that they have come up with this, but how it will be implemented. They have come up with this, but how it will be implemented. Because the question was specifically negative. That few things, because no policy of the government is perfect.
Yes, sir.
So you cannot 100% blindly support the policy. There is always small chances of some suggestions in any policy.
Yes,
so don't take a stand in case they're asking only about the few suggestions or few things which are not in the NEP. So don't negate the panel members in this case. Okay. And then other questions which I asked are really good, yaar. How much you scored last year?
I scored 193, sir.
हाँ उतना लायक बच्चा भी है तू. बहुत सारा इम्प्रूवमेंट का गुंजाइश नहीं है. From 193 we can fetch only 206. मतलब hardly 10 marks का increment कर सकते हैं हम इसमें. But you will not get less than 190. That I'm 100% sure. So from interview, but 10 marks means trade services to IRS. 10 marks में इतना आ जाएगा. So let's focus upon increasing our score by 10, 12, 13 marks. That will be good score. And related to the questions which I'm expecting. So trades, you're in Delhi only, right?
So right now I am in Kolkata, sir. We are undergoing field visits right now.
So when you are coming back?
So I'll be back on 29th. 29th.
Okay. Okay. So what went wrong last year? Why after 193 mains optional or GS?
GS, sir.
How much you scored in GS?
Sir, I do not remember exactly, but sir, I have very low scores in GS3, sir. I have just 68 marks in GS3, and GS4. Sir, GS4 as well. GS4 also I scored very low.
Good or bad?
Bad, sir. Bad. GS4.
How much you scored in GS4?
117, sir.
From last year's perspective, it's less. Some of your answers were really good, especially world trade wala, data driven policy making, which you said, WTO dispute approach, a positive approach you came up with. So as a 60, 65 years old chap, if they are sitting in front of you, your personality is really great. So the only few things on which you can focus upon is adding some of the current affairs part. For example, if I asked you physical education, so you could have related with COVID, that it focuses upon the immunity power, which needs to be developed, the sanitation habits, standard operating procedures. People are not actually wearing the mask. All these things should be learned in the school level, etc. and all. So relate all these things with the present happening so that they can relate it. Try to relate everything with COVID. At least 2 or 3 in 2 or 3 questions, you can relate those things with the COVID.
Yes.
Then other than this, if I see some other points, kiska board tha last year?
PK Joshi, sir. PK Joshi.
193. That's good one, yeah. Joshi last year was his fifth year, right? Right now, I don't think so. He's there.
I do not know, sir. I think he's the chairman. I don't know, sir.
Joshi chairman, so he's not sitting in the board.
Yes.
That's a good one. PK Joshi earlier used to give very less marks. 160, 165 or something, Last year, I think you're the third one who got more than 190 in my students. Okay, good. I think other than this, no other suggestions I have. You have a good personality. You will get good marks.
Thank you, sir.
Just need to focus upon connecting those things with COVID, and you can speak a bit slow. That's it. Content-wise, delivery-wise, personality-wise, interest-wise, I don't have any suggestions for you. So it's already good. Anyways, any other questions which you want to ask?
No, nothing was. But sir, can we expect the classes for the apart from the disinvestments that you have uploaded? Can we expect
IR wali classes karayenge? Aaj hona tha, aaj to nahi, but kal ho jayega IR ki classes.
And so, what about social issues? Can we expect it in a week or so? Is it possible?
Divya lenge wo class. Actually, social issues wala Divya was hospitalized for 20-25 days and ICU and all. Uske baad fir wo body mein bachta nahi hai kuch.
Yes, sir.
So she is on the recovery phase, but this week mein I'll try my level best.
Okay.
This week mein ho jayega, है ना? Yes, sir. ठीक है, then see you in case if you are, do you have my number?
No, sir.
Okay.
I have Chaya ma'am's number, but
I shared my number in the chat window. Okay.
Okay, sir.
In case you need any refinement in any question, you need some content related to any questions, you can send me audio notes. You can send me the WhatsApp anytime. Okay. And in case if you want to meet me in person also, because you are in Delhi, you can drop a message to me. You can come and meet.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay then. Okay. So nice. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.